Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. First of all, my name is Abby. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. And if you are new here, welcome. So you see the title, you see the thumbnail. So I figured I'd do a little get to know me because I kind of started off my YouTube channel just like throwing out vlogs here and there, and I was like, you know what, like no one really knows me or about me or anything like that, so I figured I'd do a get to know me video so y'all can get to know me. And not all of me, just a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little bit out there because you know you gotta keep some things private. You can't be putting too much out there. And yeah, we'll see. I say that, but then once you get talking, like things just come out and you're just like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. But luckily I can edit, right? But I probably won't. But anyways, so let's get into this video. But before I do so, if you are not subscribed, please, what are you doing? Can you please subscribe to my channel? That will mean so much to me. As you can see, I am a brand new YouTuber, so I'm trying to get my little journey on, and I'm trying to hit a goal of 500 subscribers for now. So if you can, please, por favor, subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss anything I got coming forward. So yeah, let's get into this get to know me. I don't have any cards or any questions that anyone asked me. I'm just gonna flat out just talk about me, I guess. I don't have a big following on social media. I mean, TikTok I do. I love TikTok. TikTok I kind of have like around like 1,500, which is not a lot, but compared to like my Instagram and Facebook, yeah, I'm really on TikTok. So if you want to go follow me on TikTok, if it's still there when you see this, it is at Abby June, just like my YouTube channel name. And Instagram and Facebook are on private just because I don't know, well, recently I took my Instagram profile off of private. And of course, my biggest fear on social media is someone was using my photos and created a fake account about me. So I was like, great, this is why I don't put it on public and I keep it private. So it's private again. So yeah. But you can follow me on my YouTube channel. So first off, my name is Abby June. Abby, short for Abernathy. I know it's a very long name, very last minute name. My mom said she got it in like a newspaper or like a magazine. I think it was a newspaper, like, or on a map. I'm not sure. But she was gonna name me Kimberly, and my dad was like, ew, no, I hate that name, and I wonder why. But he hated the name Kimberly, so my mom was like, well, dude, what the hell? Like, I'm about to go into labor. What are we gonna name her? So they just looked in the maps or the newspaper, and she saw Abernathy, and she was like, you know what? I like that name. I'm gonna go with that. And they were like, oh, dang, okay. So that's how I got my name. A lot of people ask, and I never really get tired of telling the story because, you know, it's fine, but yeah, I just go with Abby now, short, for that. But yeah, and let me see. I'm 32 years young. I know I don't look it. I'm just kidding. No, with makeup, I feel like I do kind of look my age, but whenever I don't have makeup on, I get carded everywhere. Like when I go buy a lotto ticket, they're like, you're 18, right? And I'm like, yes. Or they'll be like, how old are you? And I forget how old I am, so it looks like I'm lying, but I'm just like, I'm 32. And they're like, okay. But yeah, I'm 32 years young. Let me see. I am married. Just got married. Been married for a year. Me and my husband have been together for, I already forgot, 12 years? 11 years? 12 years. I think 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. Oh my gosh. As it keeps adding and adding like your age, you tend to forget. And yeah. So yeah, we've been dating, like we've been together for a very long time before we decided to get married. It was just one of those things like if we know we're gonna be together, like what's the rush? Or I don't know, I would go on and off like, oh, I do want to get married. No, I don't. No, I do. No, I don't. So he was confused too, like, does she want to get married or not? And I think we just hit a time to where it was like, you know what? Like, yeah, it's time to get married. Like, we ain't going nowhere. Like, might as well lock it down on paper. So that's what we did. But in the meantime, we just wanted to get our life together. We were going to college together, working, and then traveling and doing all that stuff. So no, we don't have any kids, and I don't have any kids, and neither does he. We don't have kids together. So yeah, we're just living that kid-free life, and honestly, I love it. I don't desire to have kids. Like, I could live my life not having kids because I have so many nephew and nieces that I'm good. Like, I could just go pick them up, hang out for a little bit, have a sleepover, and then take them back home, and then I'll be good. Because I like my naps. I like picking up and just taking off and doing whatever I want. So yeah, but my husband on the other hand, he wants a kid. So that's our little discussion right now. So let me get back to you on that because we go back and forth on that. So we'll see what happens. So anyways, let's see. I am an introvert. I have social anxiety to the max. Like, it is really, really, really bad. And I think I've always been like that since I was little, but people always thought that I was just shy. And yes, I am shy, but a lot of it was also having social anxiety. Like, I didn't want to talk to people at all. I was scared to make friends. And I actually got held back in the 3rd grade for not being social. Like, my teacher suggested to my mom, like, hey, you suggest that you hold her back a grade because she needs to learn some social activity, like she needs to be friendly and blah blah blah. And my mom was like all for it, and my dad was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, she's just shy like me. Like, she just likes to be, she's a loner. Like, she just likes to be by herself. Like, that's how I am, my dad was saying. So he was so mad, but my mom was like, no. My mom is an outgoing person, so she thought like that would help me. So yeah, I got held back in the 3rd grade for not being so talkative. But that didn't really help, honestly, because I feel like I got worse. And then we moved a lot. Whenever my mom and dad separated, we moved a lot. I feel like I went to 3 middle schools and 4 high schools. So we moved each year. So that also didn't help my social anxiety or anxiety at all. Like, it just made me like curl up even more into a ball. Like, I would eat my lunch in the restroom because I didn't want to make any friends. I was scared to talk to anyone. Like, I just felt everyone was looking at me like, oh, this is a new girl and blah blah blah. So yeah, I didn't have a great experience with that. I am a middle child. I have an older sister, just one sister. She's the oldest, and then it's me, and then it's my brother. And then my dad decided to have 3 more kids somewhere else, in a different state. So I have 3 more brothers. So all in total, I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. And supposedly I have another sibling out there that I do not know of or have ever met. Okay, so when my mom was pregnant with me, my dad cheated on my mom. They lived in an apartment, and my dad was a maintenance man, so he was fixing other things than just, you know, maintenance man stuff. So yeah, he would have to go into people's houses. So apparently he got a neighbor pregnant while my mom was pregnant with me. And yeah, yeah, so she had that baby and blah blah blah. I've been told it was a boy, but I'm not really sure. This is just hearsay. So yeah, I do have another sibling out there. And I feel iffy. Like, I do want to find that person, but then I don't because of the circumstances. So I'm like that's kind of weird, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. And that, I feel like that just started a whole, like, that just opened up a whole thing of like daddy issues. I feel like as soon as I was born, like, I had daddy issues, and maybe that's why, because my mom was going through all this pregnant with me. So yeah, my dad and I don't have a relationship at all. Like, he tries to, but I'm just like over it. I'm like, I'm 32 years old. Like, I don't need a relationship with you. Like, I've been fine on my own with my mom. So yeah, like, so when I got married, he wanted to walk me down the aisle because he walked my sister down the aisle when she got married. And I was like, I was so adamant. I was like, no one's walking me down the aisle. I'm gonna walk by myself, because I've been by myself since, what, 21 is when I moved in with my husband, my boyfriend at the time. And I feel like if you live with a parent and then you decide to get married, then I understand like them walking you down the aisle. But I've been on my own, living without my parents for, what, 12 years now, 10 or like 11 years. So yeah, and last minute my mom was like, let me just walk you down. I'm like, no, I want to walk down by myself. Like, let me be. And honestly, I felt deep down, I felt super bad for my dad, just because I'm just that kind of person. Like, I feel bad for people, but I was like, you know what, I gotta stick to my decision and just be like, you know what, he was never there for me, so why does he get to walk me down the aisle just because I feel bad for him? Like, no. So yeah, that's what happened. I walked down by myself, and I got a lot of praise for it from other people because, you know, they've been in the same situations and they always feel obligated to have their father walk them down. But I'm like, no, like, it's your wedding, you do what you want. So yeah, that's what happened. Let me see. I don't have any kids, but I have a dog. I had 3 dogs for the past 13-14 years, and two of them have passed away in like the last 5 years, which is really heartbreaking because to me they're my kids. Like, those are my kids. Maybe that's why I never wanted kids, because I already had kids, which were my doggies, who felt like kids to me. So yeah, I have one more. She's about 12 years old, so, you know, I'm just taking it all in, because soon, hopefully not too soon, I'm not gonna have any more dogs, and I don't want to get any more. Like, it's too heartbreaking. I've had dogs like half of my entire life, and it's just heartbreaking when they pass. So I'm like, you know what, after this last one, I am not getting any more, because it hurts too much. Like, yes, I love them, but it hurts too much, and I can't keep doing this. I got to go through it 3 times. So yeah, I just have me. So it's just me and my doggy and my husband, and I live in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a Texas girl, yes. Born and raised here in Texas. Have family, like generations of family here in Texas, so I'm just a native Texan. Yeah, just all my family's been here from Texas. Like, I don't have any family like anywhere else. Like, we're all just made in Texas. So yeah, I love living here. If, you know, it's my home. Although a lot of people have been moving here, and it's kind of annoying because now we're getting a lot of traffic and we're not used to that. So that kind of sucks. Okay, I'm back. I had to turn off my camera really quick because I had to see if I was actually recording, because my camera will do that to me. So I don't remember where I left off, but I wanted to say, if there's any more questions or anything y'all want to ask me to get to know me better, please comment them down below. I can also do another video. This was just me telling me a little bit about myself, but you know, I love when people want to ask me questions, and I could do a video on that. and go more into detail if y'all want to know anything more else. I started this YouTube channel because I love... One thing I didn't say that I forgot to say is I do photography. So I've always been artistic in high school growing up. Like, I've always had this artistic thing in me, and I've always been obsessed with cameras. So I've always done photography, and I do it for other people. I do photo shoots and all that. So if you're ever in San Antonio, hit me up because I could do a photo shoot for you. So yeah, I've been taking photos for people and stuff like that, and I love taking pictures of myself and doing TikTok. I love social media and creating content. So this is why I made my YouTube channel. I actually made this YouTube channel years ago, and I would do a little bit here and there, and then I just stopped. But now I'm back on. So I just love putting out content. I love messing with my camera. I love editing. I love doing all that. And also, I feel like I need to work on talking and not being shy and filming in front of people and in public. I just want to work on that, and I feel like a YouTube channel will do that for me. But the main thing is I love putting out content, any kind of content. It could be from fashion, from vlogging, from DIYs, from anything I'm gonna put out there. So if you're interested in my versatile content, then please subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much to me. Like I said, I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers in the next few months. So with your help and your support, I would greatly appreciate it. See, I need to learn how to talk because I like miss my words here and there. But yeah. This is all I have for right now because I can't think of anything else and my camera's gonna die. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!